I don't like anything here at all, said Frodo. Step or stone, breath or bone. Earth, air, and water all seem accursed, but so our path is dead. Yes, that's so, said Sam, and we shouldn't be here at all, if we known more about it before we started. But I suppose it's often that way, the brave things in the old tales and songs, Mr. Frodo. Adventures, as I used to call them. I used to think that they were things the wonderful folk of the stories went out and looked for, because they wanted them, because they were exciting and life was a bit dull, a kind of a sport, as you might say. But that's not the way of it with the tales that really mattered, or the ones that stay in the mind. Folk seem to have been just landed in them. Usually, their path were led that way, as you put it. But I expect they had lots of chances like us, of turning back, only they didn't. And if they had, we shouldn't know, because they'd have been forgotten. We hear about those as just went on, and not all to a good end, mind you, at least not to what folk inside the story and not outside they call a good end. You know, coming home and finding things alright, though not quite the same like old Mr. Bilbo. But those aren't always the best days to hear, though they may be the best days to get landed in. I wonder what sort of a day we've fallen into. I wonder, said Frodo, but I don't know, and that's the way of a real tale. Take any one that you're fond of. You may know or guess what kind of a tale it is. Happy ending or sad ending. But the people in it don't know, and you don't want them to. No, sir, of course not. Bern now, he never thought he was going to get that Silmaril from the Iron Crown in Thangorodrim. And yet he did, and that was a worse place and a blacker danger than ours. But that's a long tale, of course, and goes on past the happiness and into grief and beyond it. And the Silmaril went on and came to Erendil. And why, sir, I never thought of that before. You've got some of the lights of it in that star glass that the lady gave you. Why to think of it, we're in the same tale still. It's going on. Don't the great tales never end? No, they never end as they, said Frodo. But the people in them come and go when their part ended. Our part will end later, or sooner.